In this video, we will see how to enable web server in Siemens S7-1200. Now, if you know, we have a web server in the Siemens PLC S7-1200 model. Now, what is this web server and what is the function? For example, you want to monitor some tags, some parameters inside the PLC via HTML web page. All right, so what you have to do is just connect the Ethernet cable to your PLC, and then you can read the tags inside it. But you have to create this HTML web page. So this option is available in this PLC via web server. All right. And you can also access this using your smartphone and your tablet. And you don't need any extra software. You have to just do some coding inside your PLC to make it enable to view web pages. And there are a few softwares required to make the coding, which are free of source. And you can also download that. So let's see the various tasks involved in this creating a web server. So first of all, we have to see what are the hardware required. So I'm using just a Siemens PLC. All right, there is no extra hardware for the software. I'm using Siemens TI Portal for the programming. And you can use any HTML file editor like Notepad++, which is free of cost. So you can use any editor which you like. If you're already using something else, you can also use that because you have to just do a little bit of coding. You can also use a normal Notepad, but Notepad++ is actually really good and it's free of cost. It's a very lightweight software. So these are the software required. Now let's see what are we going to learn in this section. The task. Task 1 is activating the web server in Siemens PLC. So there are some settings which we have to use to activate the web server. And then we have to see how to make a simple web page which just print hello world and understand the connection of this web page with the PLC DB. That's the second task we have to see. Third is we have to monitor PLC tag status in user-defined web page without auto refresh. So we will see the tag status. For example, if you see on my screen, you can see my tablet. Now in this tablet, I have the Siemens web server enabled, and this tablet is using some wireless connection. It is reading the PLC. So if I go inside the PLC, if I click on enter, I will have some various options which shows me the status of my PLC. So for example, here you can see that it shows which PLC I have, what is the model number, what is the status of that. And we can see the identification. We have some more information. For example, what is the version, what is the order number, what is the serial number. Then you have a diagnostic buffer, which generally you see when you go online in the PLC. You can see that. Some entries. So this is a diagnostic information about the PLC, what is happening inside. And then you have some module information. If PLC has some modules connected, it will show you the information about that. So in my current project, there are no modules. And if I go down and check user pages specifically, I can show you I have made a page which says home page of application 1. And here you can see my start bit M2.0, motor bit Q0.0, and a data 75. Now we have to read this tag status. This is in our task 3. So if I show you my PLC here, that's my PLC, and right now you can see that it is false, M2.0, and you can see that in my tablet it's 0. And my output is false, Q0.0 is false, that's why it's 0 here. And the data in MW375 you can see here. Now if I make it true, you can see in the PLC the data is now 50, Q0.0 is on, input is on, but here it's false, but because I have to refresh it. So I will go and refresh the web page, and once it's refreshed, you can see that the values are updated. So I'm not using any third-party software, it is reading the value directly from the PLC. Now this was the task 3. And the task 4 is we have to make another logic or alter the logic so that it automatically refresh, so that you don't have to press refresh every time, it will automatically refresh, which is more advantage. So we will see these tasks, how we can achieve these tasks step by step. That's the objective of this section. And so in the next video, I will start with the task 1. All right, so I'll see you soon in the next video.